Alright guys, welcome back to Dragon Age. I'm going to be doing part 2, where I'm going to start running through Ostogar. So. Alright guys, welcome back to Dragon Age. Alright, now at least my chat room's working.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Alright.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a dog spawn.
Oh, I'm not a rogue. I can't do anything that's locked.
This is supposed to be the battle that sent these dark back on the ground. Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter. The last scouting party made it back last night.
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds. We're getting reports of things we've never even heard of. Shortfire here, for instance, is something called a genlock. They're pretty common in the world, but we've been out for much longer. Even aware these new darkspawn.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Barovia, and we contemplate death.
Excuse me, I must get the hounds ready for battle. Half the dogs are sick of darkspawn blood.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turn Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Get back here, elf.
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed? I deliver messages around the camp. You have a message for me? Then what is...
Yes.
Oh, wait. Are you the one I'm supposed to give Sir Garland's sword to? Because I think the smith's done with it.
Yes,
Oh,
please.
that's such a relief. You really saved me from the switch for sure. I'd best get back to my duties again before I get in more trouble.
Alright.
Hear the prayers of your sons and daughters. We who betrayed your prophet unloved.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be... Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
Davis.
Me? I was hoping for a comely lass with golden hair and terrible eyesight. The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Oh, if you only knew.
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds. Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. We'll have to wait and see, like we have a choice. I suppose I could do that. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to
Brothers and
Duncan.
moms, at
That's
least
where
for
I'll
a
be
little
if you
bit.
need me for anything.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain. Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
I have come for supplies.
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Yeah.
Let me know what you'd like.
Let's see. I don't need those. Those. That. There we go. I'm gonna have to take Sir Jory's armor when I get him. Get the backpack. Backpack, backpack.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today.
Greetings.
May find
You must be the
favor in
third recruit we've heard
eyes.
about.
So let it be.
Sir Jory is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Eamon. You have the bearing of a man who knows how to fight. If I may ask, were you a soldier before you came here? Are you a nobleman? I am honored to be in your company, my lord. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance? I fought hard to get here. Impressing Duncan was not easy. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails? I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me? No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in
You
you?
gotta make example of people sometimes.
All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
But it's effective.
Because you might want something I don't need. Them circle wizards got a chest they keep things in. Magical things. And I stole the key. That's why I'm here. I got one of them drunk, took his key and tried to sneak to the chest. They assumed I was deserting. I can't use it from here. But I'd trade you for some food and water. I swallowed it. But it's, come back into my possession since then, so to speak. Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example. They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right? I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else. Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you. Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation. Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine. All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
That's fine by me.
So? Brought me some food, have you?
He gets some food.
So
and
hungry I
water,
could faint dead away.
and I get a key.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
That course of action is inadvisable.
Alright. Let's grab Alistair.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know,
Wait,
one
who are you
good thing
calling
about
the
the
fool?
Blight is
Me or
how it
him?
brings people together.
Because if it's me, I'll go ahead and I'll take you in a fight right now.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we?
Love Alistair.
I don't
as a
suppose you
character.
happen to be another
Such a
mage.
Smart aleck.
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. From Highever. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize. Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. As the junior member of the Order,
That
I'll
was
be
an
accompanying you
interesting
when you prepare for
audio
the joining.
glitch.
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before? When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started. You do? Huh, that's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
and gentlefolk. We stand here on the eve of
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood. Recruit. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
Fair enough.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
There we go.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
It has begun.
Grab all the wolf pelts. Get some money.
Over here.
I am ready. Indeed.
Hey, what's up, man? No? There it is.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please, help me. I've got to return to camp.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you.
I didn't get notified until right about it when I grabbed my phone. For some reason, it didn't send me the notification.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by
I was
Darkspawn.
waiting, sitting
Calm
by
down,
there,
Sir
waiting for
Jory.
it.
We'll be fine if
it
we're
never came
careful.
across.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
My day's been pretty good.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by
What's Bree
surprise.
up to right now?
That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
As soon as I
That
get back to
flower,
work and get
white
another
with a red
paycheck
centre.
going, I'm probably
The
gonna
kennel
get
master
the
Ostogar
Last
was
of Us
asking
2
about
so I can
those.
play both of them through.
The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting darkspawn.
I got
At
the
any
first
rate,
one,
he was
so-
offering
and
a
I remember
reward if
playing a
someone went
little
into
bit
the
of it
wilds
with
and brought
Buddy
him
of
one.
mine
Might want to think
at
about it,
his
is all.
house, so. Oh, wait, that's the wrong direction. I thought that this would have... Nope. I have to get further up to go that way.
Even more darkspawn. Sense a theme?
Avoid that for the moment.
Here. They can't see you, they can't kill you. On it.
I shall do it. It is begun. We must fight. Let us do it quickly. As you say. There is no glory in bloodshed! Let's be wary! Right then! I should do I must maintain.
Alright.
It shall be done.
You can even smell their breath.
It shall be done. I will. Very well.
No, I should Alright, what's up?
As you say.
Well, you should be able to,
More the fool's day! Let's be wary!
Oh yeah, you do have to have a high-res account, and then once you do, then you link it to your Xbox, and then once you link that to your PC, then everything transfers across. That way then you can have all your skins, god masteries, and everything. And then you just choose your platform when ready. Right at the level up, I guess it's like, wow, congratulations, we're gonna reward you by letting the guy live for one more strike. Alright, let's see. Let's go to 2016. Takes a third position.
I will help however I can. It is begun.
This is amazing. I have 5 viewers just started out. Second or third day. Oh, Justin, I'm gonna look into it, and when I can figure it out, when my channel is offline, I'm gonna have it auto host yours, so that way then when you stream when I'm not there, if there's anybody that sees it on mine, then that might help you out with getting a few.
It is begun.
extra subscribers and whatnot. Or more followers.
There is no glory in bloodshed!
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
It has begun. I shall just...
Don't give them the advantage! Very well.
Not a chance.
On it.
I shall... time for some fun!
It has begun.
Darkspawn.
Very well. Best be wary. Now we do battle.
I think we work well together.
Justin, are you off tomorrow? Oh, 8:30 in the morning? What about the next day? You want to try and do, maybe on that day we can set up a long stream and do a co-stream Smite? What time do you normally get up? What time you go to bed, you mean? Well, what time would you want to be able to possibly start it so that way we can put it, kind of schedule it for the viewers? $5 p.m. Eastern time, and then just do Conquest for like an entire night.
Bloody monsters!
Sure I'm not missing any. Oh, next one should just be up here. Yeah, okay. Wait right here for a second. Those road.
Right.
Not a chance.
Pirates won't let you do anything?
All right. Shall be done. It is begun.
At your order.
As you say. As you say. Yes, I am ready. Shall we done? It is begun. As you say. Come, let us end this.
No, Alistair, don't fall.
Kill me, please. More the fool's day.
Damn it.
Don't give them the advantage. No!
That's what I did not pay enough attention to. Okay. You're gonna take this fight and not. Oh my god. Never mind. No! The trap's gonna get me killed. Oh, that's it. It's my last one. It's always harder here at the beginning.
I shall do it.
And then winds down.
be wary! Damn you! I will not fail.
My way. I can glitch the game, kind of. Although I would have preferred to have had Alistair up, but beggars can't be choosers.
It shall be done.
Okay.
It shall be done. Very well. I shall do as you say.
On it. On it.
It shall be done. It's begun.
Oh, that was really close.
I believe I took a bad shot in that.
To be honest, I've never even had that much trouble with this spot right here. But then again, I'm usually playing either a mage or a rogue here, so usually I'm outputting a lot more damage. In here, because I've never done a warrior playthrough, I decided that's what I was gonna do this time. I mean, I've beaten it as a mage twice, I've beaten it as a rogue twice, so I figured it's time to give the warriors his chance. Figuring my main thing here is I'm gonna see how much of a team they are.
Time for the run! Watch out! Let's be wary!
I'll take Alistair and probably the rogue archer that I use, and then sometimes I'll switch up between Alistair and the dual wielding rogue that you can only get by chance.
Very well.
From Lumber.
As you say.
Don't say I didn't warn you!
It shall be done. Gotcha! It shall be done. I shall Maker! The Darkspawn has sensed us. Very well. You say. Time to take. Very well. Go! Down!
Yeah, give me a second. My brother called.
As you say. Shall be done.
Be done.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder? Because I know them as only one who owns them could. Can you claim the same? I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, handsome lad. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized. Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer? You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened. 'Twas my mother, in fact. There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you. Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's
Justin,
arms
what was it
wide.
you were saying about the
Either
kill
way,
thing? I'm sorry?
one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Dareth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
What would be your request?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you?
If you
Do you
were down
possess
here
a
near
different
me,
viewpoint? Or do you
And got a
believe, as the
penta? I
others
take
do?
you out and give you and buy you lunch. Alright. Oh, speaking of stealing pentas, PJ decided to jump in.
They did not
with
come
us.
to listen to your wild
And
tales,
he was
Mother.
playing, he
True,
got Arachne,
they
and
came
the
for their
first thing he
treatise,
did was
yes?
go,
And before you
Spectral,
begin barking,
don't you
your
dare
precious seal wore
get
off long
Jormungandr.
ago.
So I hovered on it
I
until
have
the absolute
protected
last
these.
second. He was cussing me out the whole time.
Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater
And then
than
I
they
switched
realize.
to Cthulhu. Nice! Spudsy with the penta.
Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Ooh. Yeah.
Greetings. Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds? Did you happen to see any white flowers? I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying. I have, let's see, 20 silver to offer as a reward for it.
This is mean.
Here,
it gets
take
me a
50
little bit
silver.
more
That's
for
all the
later
money
on.
I have. Perhaps we shall not lose as many hounds as I feared. Thank you for your help.
Level up Alistair. You got another one? Come over here and grab this chest.
Finished.
See,
Hello
Quartermaster
again. Is there
got
something
it.
you need? Some supplies,
Sometimes
perhaps?
he gets an extra backpack.
Let me know what you'd like.
Mm-hmm. Actually, let me keep. I want to keep that for right now. No.
Hello again. Is there something... Make her be...
There. Nice.
Hello again. Is there something? So long.
Nice. Just because you can. Man, they tease so much right here because you can't get that much gold before this point. At least, not unless you're a rogue. And then if you're a rogue, you're not even looking to get that anyway. Ah!
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king. Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact. The king must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale. He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp. Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade? Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says. It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now. Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful? Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining. Excellent. You will need that courage to face what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later. If only such secrecy were unnecessary, and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly, that will never be so.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight. Don't we? The Grey Wardens have saved the world from Darkspawn before. I'd say they know better than anyone what it takes. You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last we come to the joining. The Grey
funny how
Wardens
the
were
big
founded
bad
during the
knight
First
is
Blight,
the one that
when
turns into a
humanity
scaredy
stood on the
cat,
verge
but
of
the tiny little
annihilation.
rogue that would
So
hide
it
from
was
everything
that the
is
first
standing
Grey
there like,
Wardens
come on,
drank
bring
of
it on.
Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Yeah, I did the same. I noticed that guy done 4 9-hour
Make his breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No! You ask too much.
My chat doesn't normally
There is no glory in this.
Yeah.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey
Yeah, I
Warden.
still have yet to get that yet. Yeah. I haven't played it much.
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel? Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king. The king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Just
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? So long as you keep it quiet.
What's up?
Hello again. Is there something you need? Let me know what you'd like.
Uh-huh. Just now figuring that out.
If the king wants to see you and Duncan, you probably shouldn't keep him waiting.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the young lord from Highever I met earlier. I understand congratulations are in order. Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
We need the beacon. Without it, Logain's men won't know when to charge.
You see? Glory for everyone.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Logain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Logain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Galen. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Logain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for. Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you. The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour. Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all. The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
Let's cross the bridge and get to...
Push them back!
Die!
There! There! Push them back! There! Glorious! Push them back!
Always right at the end of the bridge.
Make it help us. They're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Major spell makes me have a fire dog.
I shall do. There is no glory in bloodshed! Let's give them the advantage! No! Let's have at it! Shall be done. Darkspawn!
It has begun.
Now we do that!
It's begun.
Right then!
I shall do it. It shall be done. It is begun.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly! There is no glory in bloodshed!
darkspawn. They just crop up everywhere.
Shall be done.
The darkspawn have sensed us. It's begun. There is no glory in bloodshed! Away with you!
Maker's breath. What are these darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here. Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here if you think about it. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Taron Logain will be waiting for the signal.
All of the teams ahead. No quarters will be given.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Shall be done. I shall do it. Think again. Yes. No, I cannot. Dark spawn. Very well.
Just die already!
Quickly, we must fight! Very well. It is begun.
Bless you.
Here.
Okay. Take it easy, bro. Love how everybody else and gets scared when the dog
It shall be done. We go. Very well.
Get him, Alistair. Right in the face.
The beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Meanwhile, why did my character not have his shield up? He could have blocked like 2 of those arrows at least.
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased. I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue? Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well. All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke. Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal. He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish. And you think they would encourage his blubbering? If so, they are not the sort of Grey Wardens the legends note. I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans. You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer. I do not mind. Take your time. Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now. Are you sure you want me to describe it? I had a good view of the battlefield. 'Tis a grisly scene. There are bodies everywhere, and Darkspawn swarm them, feeding, I think. They also look for survivors and drag them back down beneath the ground. I cannot say why. I do not know who this Loghain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it. I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you. I stand corrected. She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you. We are safe, for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it. I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure. Duncan's dead. The Grey Wardens. Even the King. They're all dead. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we... call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
We need to bring Loghain to judgment. Why would he do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history. Me, I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well, whatever Loghain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Loghain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Al Eamon knew what he did at Ostogar, he would be the first to call for his execution. I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostogar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help. Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens. No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears. Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Yeah, Alice.
Mother,
don't be like
this
that.
is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. 'Tis not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so? I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval. I may have answers. Ask. From time to time, I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here. What I want is to see mountains. I wish to witness the ocean and step into its waters. I want to experience a city rather than see it in my mind. So, yes, this is what I want. Actually, leaving is harder than I thought, however. Perhaps Mother is right. It must simply be done quickly. "'Tis a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your imperial highway where travellers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me."
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing. The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us. You won't right away. No. It takes time. We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. It is important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in. They come from underground, like an eruption. They broke through deep within the forest, and that is where they will be most concentrated. I know a few spells. Though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother, I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
You missed your chance. Now it's charred rabbit from here on out.
"'Twas she who raised me, and thus I consider her my mother, born from her womb or not. 'Tis what you meant, yes?" Mother was alone long before I came, and will be so long after I am dead. Such is her choice, though I suspect she would claim the choice was made for her. Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
There we go. Got them both to be approved. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and conclude the stream here. I will try and pick it up again tomorrow. tomorrow afternoon. So if you guys want to be notified about the next time I go online for this, just go on ahead and hit that follow button and join the wolf pack, and I will see you guys later.